Why good charities still get rejected. Let me talk to you about something that catches out a lot of well-meaning charities. Because one of the biggest misconceptions I see is this idea that if your charity is doing good work, funding should follow naturally. And unfortunately, that's just not how grant funding works. I've worked with charities that are genuinely changing lives. They have committed volunteers, strong community trust, and real need on the ground. And yet, they still get rejection after rejection. Not because the funders don't care. And not because the work isn't important. But because good intentions alone are never enough. One of the first reasons good charities get rejected is that funders are not funding need in isolation. They are funding solutions. A lot of applications spend pages describing how difficult things are in the community, but very little time explaining exactly what will change as a result of the grant. Funders want clarity. They want to understand what the money will do, who it will reach, and how it will make a difference. If they can't picture the outcome clearly, even a strong cause can be turned down. Another big issue is governance. This is uncomfortable to talk about, but it matters. Many charities are doing brilliant frontline work but haven't invested enough time in their governance, policies, or financial controls. Funders need to trust that an organization can manage public or charitable money responsibly. If accounts are unclear, if policies are missing, or if roles within the organization are not well defined, that raises red flags. It doesn't mean the charity is bad. It means the risk feels too high. Timing is another factor people underestimate. I see charities applying for funding when they are not quite ready. That might be because they are newly registered and don't yet have accounts, or because the project is already underway, or because key permissions or quotes are still missing. Funders rarely reward urgency on the charity side. They reward preparation. Applying too early or too late can sink an otherwise strong application. Then there's alignment. A charity can be doing excellent work, but if that work does not clearly fit the funder's priorities, it will still be rejected. Funders are very specific about what they want to support. When applications try to stretch or bend a project to fit, it usually shows. Strong applications don't force alignment. They choose funders whose priorities already match what the charity is genuinely trying to achieve. Another reason good charities get rejected is that they apply in isolation. They put all their hopes on one funder, wait months, get a rejection, and feel discouraged. The reality is that even very strong applications often succeed only around half the time. Funding works better as a portfolio. Multiple applications, different funders, local and national, spread across the year. Rejection is part of the process, not a verdict on the charity's worth. Finally, there's the issue of language. This is subtle, but powerful. Funders don't think in the same way charities do. They are looking for outcomes, impact, value for money, and learning. Applications that are too internal, too emotional, or too vague often miss what funders are really asking for. Learning how to translate good work into funder language is a skill. It doesn't change the heart of the charity. It simply helps others understand its value. So if you're a trustee or volunteer and you've been wondering why good applications still get rejected, please don't assume it means your work doesn't matter. More often than not, it means something in the strategy, timing, structure, or presentation needs adjusting. Funding is not about being perfect. It's about being clear, credible, and ready. If this kind of explanation is helpful, my name is the Grant Maven. I support UK charities, community groups, and faith-based organizations to understand how funders think and to apply in a way that improves their chances over time. If you want more practical guidance like this, feel free to follow the channel. I also share funding insights and updates through my WhatsApp channel for charities. And remember, rejection is not the end of the road. Often, it's just part of learning how to navigate it better.